Yeah, go! First battle. Defense of Tross. Okay. This episode is something else. This is probably my... It's really in my top 5 episodes. Because there's just so much thing going on in this episode. Oh, look at that. Look at that animation. The 3D CG doesn't ruin anything there. It just enhances the scene because it's not front and center. Man, he is really slow, huh? The Titans really are the driving force of this show. So I think it's a good thing for Hajime Isayama to focus a lot more on the Titans and the world instead of the characters. Not to say that the characters don't matter. It's just we know, like, we can feel it from season 1 that the characters is not really the main focus of the show. It's the Titans. So season 1 is more world driven rather than character driven. Like I said, it's not like the character doesn't matter. It's just that it's a good decision, in my opinion, to focus on the Titans at first. Well, we know what happened to them. How do you know that is 8 meter? Okay, this is a little bit... That boulder... Really? Are you telling me when the Colossal Titan kicked the wall, the part that was broken is like in just full like that? It's not shattered into million pieces or anything? Like it's too convenient, don't you think? Oh my god, they're so unsettling to see. Why they didn't do that, you know? Just make a hole in the gate, so if you want people to go in, they use bridge instead. You know, why not use strategy like that? Yeah, this is another character that I wish I know more about him. There's a lot of interesting characters in Attack on Titan, but they don't really explore much of them. And I know it's a really crowded show, but I think it's still a waste to not explore a lot of the interesting characters. Like, the only time that Pictures shine in Attack on Titan at all is in this arc, the Tross arc. And after that, he's just there, not doing much. Kits. His name is Kits. Not Keith, it's Kits. Why Reiner didn't immediately transform after the Colossal Titan broke down the wall? I mean, we already know what their motivation is. Traitor! That why they destroy the wall. Not because they want to let the Titans in, it's because they want to find the coordinate, right? The power of the coordinate. And right now, the power of the coordinate is in Eren. But they still don't know that, because Eren is still, you know, he's still okay. I wonder why he never like accidentally activated his power before. Not the coordinate power, just his Titan shifting ability, just in general. Like, remember in this season, in that episode where Eren just turned into Titan when he was trying to get the spoon? Like, are you telling me that in 3 years, Eren never had a moment like that before? Where he's trying to do a trivial thing, but ended up, you know, turning into a Titan? They kind of skim over that, right? He headbutted her. Come on now, Eren. You're being too harsh on her. When I first watched this episode, and when Mikasa said that, I thought, nah. Usually when a character say stuff like that, please come back to me, please don't die, that character is probably gonna die. And I thought, Nah, this is still 5 episodes in. There's no way. He is the main character too. Little did I know. Man, the imagery. I love imageries like this. It just makes the Titans feel so, you know, mysterious. Kinda like Bigfoot, you know? We never really see them up close, or we never really see them at all in case of Bigfoot. Really, Season 1 did a brilliant thing. Because it focused on the Titans, because the Titans are the selling point of Attack on Titan. So it's a smart move on Hajime Isayama's part. I can't speak! The box cutter. Nice transition there. Armin is still shaking. Giving us hope and then taking it away immediately from us. Attack on Titan! In a nutshell. Oh, I love these shots. I love the 3D maneuver gear. They're just so cool. It's just that they're so confusing to understand. How does those things work? How do you aim the anchor? Like, I want to know. Cut! Cut out of his body, Thomas! What are you doing? He just swallowed you, he didn't chew you. Oh, that is a cool animation. Aaron, look below you! Oh! 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 They didn't even get to kill a single Titan. And they are already being annihilated. This is reality. This is Attack on Titan. It's realistic. Okay. This is why I love this show. Yeah, I was just in shock when I first watched this episode, because I was almost in denial about what is happening right now. Eren, the protagonist, just lost his leg. And how is he going to kill all of the Titans, right? I was just like in shock when I first watched this episode. I wasn't even, you know, prepared for any of this. Okay, this is a little bit too much too. At this point, Armin is already in the Titan's stomach. Aww. It was Armin that give this dream to Eren. At first, Eren doesn't even care about the world outside of the walls. It's Armin that give him a reason to. At this point, he's already in the stomach. There's no way he's still on the mouth. Inoue Marina's performance, her scream, oh my god, it still haunts me to this day. Like I said, I was in denial when I first watched this episode. I was like, no fucking way. Why? But he is the... What? How? Like, I was just like... I wasn't even, like, thinking. I was just in shock. I wasn't even processing anything. I was just, like, stuck. Like, there's no way. There's no way we go down this line. He is the protagonist. The world she saw. Yeah, I wasn't even like suspicious on how Armin like survived. Like I said, I wasn't even thinking when Eren died. When Eren died, right? Like surely if that Titan ate Eren, of course that Titan will eat Armin next, right? There's no way that Titan just ate one person and then they just go away. Oh, Ymir! Why the hell did you leave her? You heartless bitch! Dude, the soundtrack is so fitting. It's so fitting with this episode. It's just like, you know, despair. What now? The protagonist is gone? Yep, that is just like this world in general. This is not fantasy. This is not science fiction. This is just our world, just in general. Man, Armin really had a great redemption arc. I didn't hate him at first. I know some people did hate him at first. But right now, he is like one of my favorite characters in the entire show. This is really fucked up, man. Like I said, this shouldn't be a shonen show. This is will scar people for life. Here comes the meme. You guys have no idea how many times I've seen this title. You don't fuck with M. Ackerman, okay? You don't fuck with Missy M. Ackerman. Manga readers will notice something in that scene just now. I did notice something. I'm not gonna talk about any, you know, manga spoilers, don't worry. I'm not that kind of person. This is really messed up, guys. How is this, like, series considered a shonen show? This is way too mature, man. The themes, you know, and the imageries too. That is some good directing right there. He's scarred for life there. He was just a kid. He wasn't supposed to see that. This is way too fucked up, man. That is not something that you should see as a kid. Oh, well, yeah, you don't say. But this is really... I just... Some people really don't understand Mikasa as a character. Some people just think that she is just being cool for the sake of being cool. But they have to understand, this is the things that she have been through. She's been through stuff like this. She has lost people in such young age like this. So, of course she's gonna be scarred for life. Kinda like Eren too just now. But Eren didn't actually see his parent died in this episode at least. Well, episode 1. Okay, I have some criticism with this. Not to say that these people doesn't deserve to die, okay? They deserve every single bit of this. It's just like, I wish they show us a little bit more conflict in Eren. If you just take this scene out of context, it just felt like Eren have been doing this for a while. Like, he's already used to this. Like, he didn't really... They didn't show us that he hesitate at all. This is like a Game of Thrones episode, okay? This is way too fucked up. This is child abuse and just child abuse. This episode is... Oh my god. But it's so epic though. Is kill or be... Is kill or be killed? Yes, that's right. Yep. Her Ackerman power. Just unleash. The voice acting is really good. It's too good. Oh my god. This show is something else. I know what already happened, but I'm still tearing up. What the hell? That is smart, actually. They make us think that usually if a character says stuff like that, because they don't know that the character that they are talking about already died, right? But this is playing with our expectation here. They are making Mikasa saying stuff like that just to make us think that Eren is really already dead. Attack on Titan is really good at that. Just like I said, giving hope and taking it away is really good at playing at our expectation. I genuinely thought that Mikasa is the real protagonist of the show after I watched this episode when I first watched it back then. Because the ending song is Mikasa. It's focused a lot on Mikasa. And I don't know. This show really fooled me. But in a good way, of course. It's not like, oh, this show just toying with me. But here's the thing though. Attack on Titan don't really do surprises for the sake of surprises. The things that Attack on Titan does really well is showing us that there are a couple of, you know, possibilities that could happen. But instead of making us think that anything could happen, it just makes us think that, oh, this, for example, this is like where we are right now. There's 3 routes that we could take right here, right? What Attack on Titan does really well here is to make us think that we will go to a certain route, but instead they go to another route. But it's still a good swerve because it's still a possibilities. The surprises make sense, is what I'm saying. It's not like it's only one road and we just go forward and then Attack on Titan just suddenly turn right without any explanation whatsoever. There's just like many possibilities. It's just that Attack on Titan make us think that we will go to one scenario instead of the other 2, right? And then they just do a sharp turn to another possibility. So it's not cheap swerve, okay? The swerve makes sense. Okay, I guess that's it for this 2 episodes of Rewatch Party. That means there's 37 more episodes that I need to react. I'm not gonna react to Season 3, Episode 1 through 6 again because I already did that. So I'm not gonna, you know, do that anymore. I'm just gonna skip ahead through Episode 7 until Episode 12 of Season 3 Part 1. So yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm just gonna make it shorter in case there's a copyright strikes. I don't need to, you know, edit a lot of footage, you know. I'm just gonna keep it short. So okay, now I'll be doing my outro in Indonesia. So please leave and leave a like. If not, kalau kalian suka dengan video ini silahkan like dan share video ini ke teman-teman terawat kerabat kalian. Seperti biasa guys, gua HJL orang-orang nonton video ini pada ganteng-ganteng dan jangan jaga bulan kapan pun nanti mau. See you next time. Bye bye.